Hello, hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. How y'all doing this morning on this wonderful Wednesday? It's already the middle of the week. Where'd the week go? I just can't keep up. I can't keep up. How y'all doing today? If by chance you see this little red light right here that says live, you got me live. If not, just do hashtag replay. And I'll get back to you just as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. Because sometimes they hide those things from you. So, But anyway, welcome to the Hearts and Shells collaboration, hosted by Petra with Soulcraft, Kathy with 12 Oaks Garden of Creation, who was just before me, as well as Michelle Carlin with Shelley by the Shore Crafting. So thank y'all so very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And today is Crafter's Choice. Woo woo, my favorite. Hey Sydney, how you doing, beautiful? And Carol, hey girl, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I do. I had no idea what I was doing today. None. And I just decided. I bought this from Kelly with Mercantile, Hozak Mercantile and Creations. She cuts these out. So it's been sitting over there for a while. And I wanted to go ahead and get her taken care of, because y'all know I'm a pig girl. I love the pigs. Hey Karen, how you doing, beautiful? And there's Miss Petra. How you doing, sweet friend? Let's see if I haven't been shared over there yet. There I am. Petra's on the ball. Woo woo. I'm doing okay, Sydney. I go tomorrow, y'all, to have, the end of June. I had the procedure on the left side of my back done. Well, tomorrow I have the procedure on the right side of my back done. So I'll be kind of moving slow tomorrow, And there's Miss Jan, Michigan in the house, whoop whoop. And there's Nara, hey girl, hey, how you doing? Good morning. You love piggies too, Nara? I don't know why. I just like them. My granddaughter's like, Minnie, there's a bunch of pigs in your dining room. Because I just like them. Hey Tina, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And again, we are in the Heart and Shells collaboration, and after me is Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique, and then after that is Heart and Soul Creations with Miss Marsha, and then we have Ladybug Gnomes and Crafts by Tammy. I can't talk today either. Hello. How you doing, Miss Robin? How you doing, sweet friend? Then we have Grace Faithful Creations, aka the Bouncy Bling Queen, and then Tina with T&D Creations. She's a sweet sister. I was so glad I got to meet her. So glad. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then we have Christine with the Crafty Ladybug. And to close us out is Miss Petra with Soulcraft. Hey, Christine. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? I appreciate y'all being here. I do. So I've got this little board here. I know y'all seen these at the Dollar Tree. When they first came out, they had the round ones and then these oblong ones. I'm not sure if they had a square one or not. But I had, I need to take this tag off. I'm going to use the pig and this oblong piece to set the pig on. My nose is wanting to run. There's something about turning that live button on that my nose goes to running. I don't get it, y'all. But, hey Dawn, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We're going to take this tag off and get it out of the way. I'm at home alone, y'all. I'm at home alone. Hubby's at work, and my grandson went to go spend the night with his mama. So I got the house to myself, and it was really nice getting up in the quiet. It was just so quiet. Other than my dogs acting the fool like they usually do, dogs will be dogs. And that crazy big dog of mine, it started rumbling some thunder this morning. And he's running around the house barking like crazy because it's thundering outside. I'm like, dude, you can't do nothing about the thunder. Hey, Connie Hall, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I don't know if this one's going to come off or not, y'all. It's wanting to give me a fit. And I'm not going to spend all this time. I can get that later. I can get that later. So let's get to painting. Let's get to painting. We're going to go ahead and do the board first. And I'm going to do it in a mixture of greens. And the first color is Hauser Medium Green. And it's a Deco Art paint. We're going to use that. We're also going to use Apple Barrel Kelly Green. And then we don't want crumbs in there. We're also going to use the leaf green, and it's an old Apple Barrel. I've had it for a long time. You can tell by the label, because this is the new Apple Barrel, and this is the old Apple Barrel label. You know I've had it a minute, right? Hey, Crystal, how you doing, beautiful? Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments, because all it's saying is this one's watching and that one's watching, and now it's not. I'm having to go in and come back out on my laptop, on my iPad, so that I can see comments. So I can see comments. It's been that way since yesterday. It did the same thing to me yesterday. Okay, so we're going to use that one. I already did that one. We're going to do the Kelly Green. Hey, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, sweet friend. So these are the colors we're using in the different greens, okay? In the different greens. And I know pigs don't necessarily care nothing about the grass. They want mud and water. Well, dirt and water makes mud, right? So we're going to do a little bit of mud looking stuff on it too after we get it painted green. You follow me? You catching what I'm throwing? Hey, Candace, how you doing, beautiful? Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm sorry. And that Crafty Chameleon, how you doing, girl? How you doing? So we're going to mix these colors together, and it's okay. We're not going to do, we're just going to put whatever color I stick my brush in is the color that's going on. It's not going to be all the same, and that's what I want. I want the variation of all the different colors, all the different colors of green, because we are going to mix a little bit of brown in with this to make it look muddy, right? And I will paint the bottom after I get my tag off. But, like I said, I wasn't going to fight with it while I was on. Don't want to waste my time with y'all for that. From Pat. The Crafty Chameleon from Pat. Is your name Pat? Your name's Pat, right? The Crafty Chameleon. I think that's what I heard Kathy say. Well, she asked you. I think that's what you said. I think. I was watching her, but I was doing a few things, trying to get ready, and I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever made the mistake of taking medication with nothing on your belly? Yeah, I did that this morning, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Okay, Pat. I'm glad I straightened that out, girl. I'm glad I straightened that out. Yeah, it wasn't good. So I got kind of nauseous, and I was like, oh, this is not good. You're going live in 30 minutes. You need to get it together, girl. Get it together, you know. But anyway, so I ran in there, and I have some, I'm a fruit lover. I love all fruits. And my husband has gout. So I'm trying to make sure when the cherries are in season that we have fresh cherries in the house, because that is the only thing that I know of that helps prevent his gout to flare up. And seeing a grown man cry because of the pain that he's in, I try not to make him go through that. So I keep cherries in the house when they're in season. So I ran in there and ate me a handful of cherries, and that seemed to help. So y'all, just make sure that when you take your medicines, you take them with something on your belly. Take them with something on your belly. It's better for you. It's better for you in the long run, I promise. Yeah, and it's still thundering out there. I don't know if they're planning on storming or what, but it's still thundering out there. So, anybody got any big plans for the weekend? I'm sure most people are going to be staying at home and taking it easy after last weekend being a holiday weekend. I know I am. You know, I'm still trying to get over that trip because it was a long haul. And I actually brought in, I don't know, I told y'all yesterday when I was live that I meant to bring in some of the bowls and things that my daddy had made, just to show you his craftsmanship. I did bring in a bowl and one of his goblets that he had made. He loves to work on the lathe. He makes all kinds of spindles and stuff like that. But he gave us, he's got big equipment for all the things that he used to build. He used to do, I don't know if y'all know about how the older homes, especially in New England, how they have all the different corbels and stuff like that, and the moldings. Hey, Celebration Creations, how you doing, beautiful Stella? How you doing? And there's Susan, hey girl, hey. And there's Patricia, Trisha, aka Trisha. So I brought those in just to show y'all what I was talking about. But he used to take the people that were remodeling homes, older homes, and they'd come in and we're like, look, we got this piece of molding and we can't find any, you know, at the Lowe's or wherever. So he would take the piece that he got from them to make he would actually make the knife to cut out the molding the same as it was prior to. So he's just very, 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 very talented. And with his getting up in age, the cancer, and the dementia, he still gets out there and tinkers because, you know, you don't want to take away everything that makes a person tick. You know, you don't want to take that joy away from him. So he still goes out there and does all his wood cuts and stuff like that. He don't do the big stuff anymore because he's by himself. That's when he had somebody working with him and he had help. He also did all kinds of kitchen cabinets, drawers, tables, end tables, chests. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And I wish I had a quarter of what he used to make. But I don't. But I got me a spinning wheel, and I love it. If you haven't seen that, that's on my page. But my dad handcrafted that, every bit of it, from start to finish. So, but I was going to show y'all a couple things that I brought home. I was going to share with y'all and show y'all what he's made. Let me see here. Oh, Lord. It's still not letting me see my comments. I'm having to go out and then come back in on my iPad. Go out and then come back in. And all it's saying on my phone is, this one's watching, that one's watching, this one's watching. It kind of repeats itself over and over again. I wish they'd get all that mess straightened out. I really do. I really do. So y'all, if you're not in the Hearts and Shells collaboration, why not? It's free. And hey, beautiful Kathy, I loved your project, hon. That was really pretty. And I'm not a steampunk kind of girl, but that was really pretty. I really liked it. I love mixed media anyway. I do. I'm just getting that dried up. Get that dried up. Get my nose to quit running. Let me show you what I got here. Hold on 1 second. Hold the phone. Get my nose to quit running here. This is a goblet that he made. Now look at the variations in the wood. Isn't that pretty? He made several of them, but I've done put them away and put them up where I want them, and I'd have to climb furniture, and that's not a good thing to do. So that's a goblet that he made. All handcrafted. And then this is one of, I think I ended up with 7 bowls that he made, and this is one that he made too. See, and he made this in May of 2024. He initialed it and put the date on it. Hey Grace, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing, girl? Yes, Miss Grace is up later. What time is she coming on? Grace is on at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So he did that as well with all the detail in it. And I'm just so tickled that I was able to get up there and claim some of those pieces, you know, because once he passed, it would probably be almost an act of Congress trying to get stuff away from my stepbrother and sister. Because, you know, my mom, I was 13 when my mom and dad divorced. And he's been married to the woman he's married to now for 47 years. And, you know, their kids grew up with him. So, to them, that's their dad. They're not blood. They're just stepchildren. And I just wanted to make sure that I had something from him. Thank you for spreading the blessings, Grace. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you for joining us today. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, now you can see the variation. You can still see the wood in there, but that's okay because, you know, like I said, pigs don't care nothing about the green. They want the dirt and water and make a mud, right? They want the dirt and the water to make a mud. So, what I want to do, hold the phone. I forgot to grab it. Hold the phone. Forgot to grab it. Let me grab, oh, stay. My stuff is fixing to fall. I'm going to have a Craft-A-Lance back there. I'm going to have a Craft-A-Lance back there. So I'm going to take some of this spackle. Oh, dang. I bruised my knuckle. Can y'all see that right there? My knuckle's bruised. And that joker hurts. Hurts. So I'm going to take some of this spackle right here. And we're going to just take us a scoop. I'm going to put it in there. Take a little more. I'd rather have too much than not enough, right? Rather have too much than not enough. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, sweet friend. Okay, now I'm going to grab the brown paint, which, again, I forgot to grab. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Let's see what we got to get. Well, get back over here. Let's use this runny burnt umber. It's really, really watery, and that's usually you can tell when a paint is old. It gets really, really watery. But I'm just going to put this brown on the spackle. And I'm going to take a little, what do I got here? No, let's use this. And let's use this instead. So we're going to mix it up. And it's not as dark as I want it to. Almost looks mauve. So we're going to add some more brown paint. We're going to add some more brown paint. I want it dark. I want it to look like mud, y'all. I want it to look like mud. Now I got too much in there. Not enough spackle. But it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to add a little more. We're just playing, y'all. We're just playing. Like I said yesterday, I've had a real difficult time trying to get my creative juices to do anything here lately. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, right? We just go on. We just go on. Just keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on. Okay. All right. So that's what we got. That's what we got. And I am going to take a little bit of my glue. Just some regular Elmer's glue, and I'm going to add the glue to it too. That way it will stick where I want it. It will stick where I want it. Mix that up in there too. I think I'm going to add a spot of black because it's still kind of light color to me. Kind of a light color, and I don't want it that light. Hey Jane, how you doing? And Diane, hey girl, hey, how you all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful Wednesday. So far, it's been a really good day for me. Got to sleep in a little bit, other than my dog wanting me to get up. My Dixie girl, she decides when Mama gets up. So I got up, let her out, or let both of them out, and then came in here and laid back down. But when you're laying down and your back is killing you, you just might as well get up, right? Just might as well get up. Okay, now we're going to take, let's see, let's use this brush here because it's pretty stiff. And I'm going to take a pretty good dollop on there, and we're going to dollop this around. Kind of make it look like mud, right? Because pigs love mud. They love the mud. So we're going to dollop it around here and there, because our pig is going to stand in here. Going to stand in here. We just going to double it around. Anybody, what's everybody going to do for supper tonight? Anybody have any ideas? Or you ain't even got there yet? I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, I don't even know what we're going to have for supper. I made a pretty good meal yesterday, you know, 3-course meal, and I was like, you know what? They might get fish sticks tonight. They might get fish sticks tonight. Hey, Tammy, Ladybug Gnomes and Crafts. She's up after a while, y'all. She's up after a while, so y'all not going to want to miss what's going on today, because like I said, it's Crafter's Choice, and it's my favorite. I love Crafter's Choice because everybody does something different. Every one of us creators do things differently. And I love that because, you know, you may never have thought of doing something that way. And then you've got somebody that shows up and does it. And it's like, wow, I could do that too. You know, or just change it up a little bit. Just change it up a little bit, you know. And I love to be inspired. I love to be inspired. Okay, so now I'm going to take what's on my brush and just going around on these beads so that kind of looks like they're muddy too. Want them kind of muddy too, right? Want them kind of muddy too. And the main reason why I put the green there was just to have an undercoating, so we didn't have to look, we didn't see the original color, if that makes any sense. That makes any sense. Like I said, pigs don't care nothing about no grass. They want dirt and water. Dirt and water. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. I think that's pretty good right there. Do some a little bit on the outside. And then we're going to dry this up, which will probably take a minute. Which will probably take a minute. But it's okay. We got time. We got time. Hey, Mama Todd. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's dry this. This stupid thing. The connection in the cord, the prongs on the extension cord won't completely. I know, I love Crafter's Choice too. You haven't even thought about lunch yet? It's still morning here. Well, it's 1:20 here in South Georgia on the East Coast. So I didn't eat no breakfast, but like I said earlier, I was getting kind of nauseous on my stomach. And it was because I had taken my medication without putting anything in my belly, and that's not real wise. Not real wise. So I went ahead and ate a little bit of a few cherries. I love fruit of any kind. I love fruit. Hey, Brooke, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here, sweet friend. Thank you for being here. This ain't taking near as long as I thought it was going to dry. Which is a good thing, right? Which is a good thing. But we have a fantastic lineup today in the Heart and Shells collaboration. And I think that Miss Kathy said that Miss Michelle is having surgery as we speak. As we speak. So, if y'all are a prayer warrior, I would greatly appreciate it. It's okay, Mama Todd. It's okay. Thank goodness for replays, right, Daryl? Thank goodness for replays. But if you're a prayer warrior, like I said, I can't talk today. I'm sure Miss Michelle would love some prayers. I have already said a few prayers for her, but God's got her. You know, God's got her. Ooh, listen to that thunder rumble. Can y'all hear the thunder? Probably not over top of my dryer, but it's there. It's there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give my baby girl her little CBD biscuits because she gets very, very nervous. Hey, C. Waddle, how you doing, beautiful? Sue Waddle, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so that's our mud pile for our little pig. So we're going to set this off to the side and let it finish drying on its own. And here's my little pig. If y'all are interested in getting this, I'm not set up yet to be doing cutting and all that until my craft room is situated the way it needs to be. But I got this from Kelly with Hosack Mercantile. Y'all could go over there and just message her and just tell her that you want the wood cut out of a pig, and she'll get it together and invoice you and all the things. So we are going to paint this little pig in the color Peach by Apple Barrel. We're using Apple Barrel today. We're using acrylic paints, not chalk, which is very unusual because I use chalk a lot. Today it is a acrylic paint day. We're using acrylic paint. That's okay. It's okay. Yes, prayers from Miss Michelle. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that, and I'm sure she does too. Because we know that she's a God-fearing woman. She does the prayers every time she goes live, the little prayer cards, and I love that. I have those prayer cards too, but usually I send them with Happy Mail when I send my Happy Mail out. And I've got one more Happy Mail that I need to get out that I should have done before I went on vacation, but life just gets crazy, especially when you're traveling, you know, making sure you have everything and all the medicines that you're supposed to take, and, you know, it's just craziness. Especially when you're going on a long trip. And it was a long one, y'all. It was a long one. Don't want to have to do it anytime soon. And if I go back up there again, and I will for when my dad passes, I will fly. I can't do that. That long sitting with my back. And I told my husband, I ran out of my pain meds, and I brought my pain medication, my prescription with me, because I'm from South Georgia, I went through all kinds of crap trying to get my prescription filled. And I know what it is. It's because of all the people that abuse opioids. You know, it makes it harder for the people that don't abuse them and use them like they're supposed to, you know. But I went to Walmart first, and they couldn't fill it because I didn't have a profile with Walmart Pharmacy. And the reason why I don't have a profile with Walmart Pharmacy is because the Walmart close to my house, I've dealt with the pharmacy on a couple occasions for other people, and the people that work in that pharmacy here where I live are rude and hateful. And I was like, oh no, I'm not dealing with that. Hey, Kathy Benson, how you doing, beautiful? And Kelly Ratliff, thank you, sweet friend. Thank you. I'm not dealing with that. That's one thing I like about, you know, the smaller pharmacies. You know, they get to know you. When you walk in the door, they know who you are. They know if you got a prescription ready or not, you know, and they care about you. These people that work at Walmart, they see 150 people a day. They don't have personal relationships with their customers, and so needless to say, Walmart wouldn't fill my prescription because I didn't have a Walmart profile. Get that? So I said, well, where can I get it done? He said, well, I don't know. He said, but you might want to try CVS. I was like, okay. Well, I have done business with CVS here locally. So when I went to the CVS up there, they asked me if I had an account with CVS. I said, I believe so, but I haven't used it in a long time. And they're like, that don't matter. As long as you have an account, you know, a profile, then there won't be no problem us filling that prescription. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Well, but because it's an opioid, they had to talk to my doctor. They had to talk to my pharmacy. It took them 2.5 days to get one prescription filled. I was like, oh my gosh. But I told my husband, I said, there's no way we can leave until I have my prescription. I cannot do this trip without my pain meds. I'd be in tears the whole time. You don't want to listen to that while you're driving. You know? That wouldn't be a good thing. Wouldn't be a good thing. Listening and choring. Those things just don't never go away, do they, Tammy? They just don't never go away. Chores just don't never go away. I need to get in my bedroom and do some dusting and vacuuming. But with my injuries in my back, my doctor told me that that's a no-no. To the motion of sweeping or mopping or vacuuming is a big no-no for my back. So, I just keep putting it off. And I can tell it's done got to the point where I can't stand it anymore, and I'm going to end up having to do it. And then pay the consequences later, right? But if you're anything like me, your house gets to a certain point and you just can't stand it anymore. Hey Angela, how you doing, beautiful? Yes, that's who's up after me is Midwest Angel Boutique, Miss Angela. So y'all won't want to miss her. She always has something fun going on. She always has something fun going on. So we are just painting us a little wood cutout of a pig. Sweeping kills you too, Trisha? Right? That's right. But I don't, you know, when I walk into my pharmacy now, because we've been doing business with them, they know me by name. You know, it's how's it going? They ask about my grams. They ask about, you know, because I've been dealing with them for so long. That, you know, and it's hard to get when you deal with a big pharmacy. Hey Sandra, Country Family Roots, how you doing, beautiful? And Charlene, hey girl, hey. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me see if I can get, yeah, every time I put message on, hit this, I have to go back in and go back. Every time you see a pig, you think of me. Yes, I got that picture sitting right over there. I can see it from here. That pig that you gave me on that trip, I got that picture right there in front of me. I can see his big nose from here. See his big nose from me. Right, Tammy? It is. It is. It's nice to have a pharmacy that, you know, you have something that comes up or your medicine gets, you know, because it's not always the pharmacy that messes up. The doctor's office does too. Yeah, they had me go round and round not too long ago over my prescription. Now this board is warped. I wish he had gotten a better piece of wood, but it is what it is. You can see it's a rockabye pig. Rockabye pig. But it's okay. It's okay. But he doesn't stand very well because of that. That's why I'm putting him on the board. That's why I'm putting him on the board. Because, you know, I want to be able to place him somewhere. But if he's not in an easel, and I already have one pig in my easel. I got a fuzz in that. In an easel on top of my china cabinet. So I decided that I wanted to put this one on a board so that I don't necessarily have to put it on an easel, and I can put it just about anywhere I want. And I did go ahead and drill a hole in his butt so that we can put a curlicue tail on him, because there's no tail on him. So I put a hole in there, and we'll put a piece of wire in there to give him a curlicue tail. Because that's one of the cute things on a pig is his tail. Here's its tail. Ah! It's bouncing around, y'all. Bouncing around. Okay. And now, I don't mind that it's not full coverage and you can kind of see the wood through it, because pigs are not perfectly pretty pink or peach or whatever. They're just not. Excuse me, y'all. I have to blow my nose again. Sorry, sorry. Because if you ever seen a pig up close, they have little bitty hairs on their back that come out. The hairs all over their back. Yep, I got hairs. Ooh, I got to turn my fan up, y'all. There we go. I got hot. I got hot. It's warm here today. It's really, really humid because it's wanting to rain. It's wanting to rain. And if we finish this, I've got something else we can do. We finish this one, we got something else we can do. Probably won't be able to finish the second one, but we'll get this one done. We'll get this one done. Anyway. Y'all having a good week so far? Everybody having a good week so far? I hope so. I hope so. And we're going to grunge him up. We're going to grunge him up. Since he's going to be in the mud, he's going to get dirty. He's going to get dirty. He's going to get dirty. Whew, that's why I was hot. My air conditioner just kicked on. That's why I was getting hot. My air conditioner just kicked on. Okay, and I didn't grab the pink. I don't know what I was thinking today when it comes to the paints. I just wasn't. That's what it was. I wasn't thinking. Ooh. Okay, we're going to use this vintage tea rose to make him have a pink nose. We want him to have a pink nose, right? I'm not going to put that in there, but we got his little square nose. We're going to make it pink. We're going to make it pink. And it's not going to take a lot of paint. It almost looks purple. I'm not liking that, so we will paint over it. Got a purple nose. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So we're going to have to change that. Let me grab another paint. Let's try this one. It's pink polish. Pink polish. Okay. Let's do this one right on top of it. There we go. That's better. That's better. Get it kind of straight here. I do want it to curve up and curve down. There we go. That's better. That's better. We're going to take it on out to the side here. Take it on out to the side. And I'm doing both sides because you will be able to see it once we put them on the board. Once we put him on the board. Okay, so now he's got a little pink nose. And I also want to apologize for my light, but my little ring light that I usually have over here died. Just took a poo on me, as well as my heating pad. I was like, what in the world is the deal with electronics going out on me? And this all happened yesterday. I'm like, I don't know. What? Don't know. won't stand up. Well, he will, but not for very long. If you bump the table the least bit, he'll fall over. All right, let me grab my wire. Again, I forgot to grab some stuff. It's okay, though. It's okay. Let's see. Let's use this one because it's really soft. It's really soft wire. Really soft. So I don't know how much we're going to need, but it's not going to be a lot. And this is 18 gauge wire, and I got it from the Hobby Lobby, but I like the color, the brass color. I like that. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's grab a brush so we can do some twisties on it. But it's a real soft wire, so it's not real hard to deal with. Okay. Real soft, real soft. I'm gonna pull that one in just a little bit more. Ouch. Pull it in just a little bit more. There we go. So he's gonna have a little curly Q tail. You see that? Little curly Q tail. And we're gonna stick it right on in there. And that's just a little bit too long, so we're gonna cut it off some. And we're going to stick some glue on the end here. And we're going to poke that in this little hole that I made. I want it to go up. There we go. So now he's got a little curly Q tail. And I know this light is horrendous. You see him. There we go. Okay, so now you got a little tail. And now we're going to grunge him up, grunge him up. We're going to use the Dixie Belle Best Stain Wax in the color brown. I'm getting, this one's watching, that one's watching. Okay, paper towel, paper towel. And again, up after me is Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique. She's up after me. Let's see, and who's after her? After her is Heart and Shells Creations by Miss Marsha. And then we've got Ladybug Gnomes of Craft with Tammy. And then we have Grace Faithful Creations, aka the Bouncy Bling Queen, and then Tina with T&D Creations, and Christine with the Crafty Ladybug. And to close us out will be Miss Beautiful Miss Petra. Miss Petra, and she's also a host of this group. So y'all don't want to miss what's going on today, because you just don't. You just don't. You don't want to miss out. These are fantastic creatives. They all put their heart and soul into their creations, as well as myself. I love to craft. I love to create. It's just my jam. I love to do it. And anybody that's on here is pretty much the same way as far as a creation is concerned. They really enjoy it. That's why we do it. You know, and it's just that much more fun when we're able to do it with y'all around. With y'all around. Yeah. Can y'all hear that thunder? Can y'all hear the thunder rolling? It's rumbling. My Dixie girl, she's in here at my feet now. She's like, Mama, I don't like this. I don't like it. Make it go away. She don't like it. She don't like no storms. She's just a baby. I tell her all the time, you're just a baby. You're just a baby. Yep, and there goes Deacon. He's gonna bark at the storm, at the weather. Like, dude, you cannot do nothing about the weather. I promise you, you can't. I mean, he just don't like it. It feels like it's intruding his space, I guess. He just, but he does it every time, and he does it every time. Every time we have any weather, he goes a little cray-cray on the thunder or whatever's going on. He don't like it. He don't like it at all. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't even know. Y'all have gotten me through some rough times. You have. And we're going to do something to his feet, too. We're going to make his feet good and dirty. Because he's going to be playing in the mud, right? He's going to be playing in the mud. And this is just one of those brushes from the Dollar Tree. But you can't find them anymore. They quit selling them. And that's what gets me about the Dollar Tree. You get something that you like and that's useful, and then they quit selling it. It aggravates the snot out of me. It really does. Okay, now we're just going to go over it. And kind of give them a dirty look. Because pigs are not clean. They're not. So I'm just taking what's left on my brush and just going over. Just going over it. And let's do the other side. Because the wood is so porous, it's just grabbing up on this this wax. It's grabbing up on it. See, I didn't get this side. We just give it a little bit of this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. He's a little dirtier on this side. He must have been laying on this side. What you think? A little dirtier on this side. But it's okay. If we don't like it, we can just wipe it back some. Okay. Now we got us a little dirty pig. And he's dirtier on this side than he is on this side. Like I said, he must have been laying on that side. He, she, whatever it is. You can hear how porous the wood is. Just from me rubbing that brush on there. Okay. Now, let's make him an eyeball. Make him an eyeball. Let's see. So how do we want to do this? Yuck, my hands are nasty. My hands are nasty. You love that little tail? Yeah, his tail is adorable, isn't it? But she didn't send no wire. She didn't drill a hole. I was like, well, a pig, it's missing a tail. I was like, well, we can fix that real quick. I'm going to fix that real quick. No. Drill bit won't fix, right? A drill bit won't fix. Okay, let's just take our Posca pen, and we're just going to do a plain little old, one little eye. Nothing fancy. You see, his nose is right there, so his eyes got to be right about here. There we go. See, he got an eye now. But that's a little eye for such a big pig. It's a little eye for such a big pig. Make it a little larger. There we go. Let's do the same thing over here. Kind of get him lined up so his eyes aren't cattywampus. Okay. That part was easy, wasn't it? Trisha, just find you a Dixie Belle distributor, and they've got it. I promise you. If you can't find it, let me know, and I will get you some. I will get you some, because where I put my stuff in a booth, she has that stuff there. That's where I got it. And I told the lady that runs the booth, I said, you know, this place is almost dangerous. I said, I come in here to check on my stuff or add something to my booth or whatever, and I head straight over to the Dixie Belle area. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay, now we got to do something about his nose. Got to do something about his nose. So let's do 2 little nostril holes. There we go. So now he can breathe. Now he can breathe. Okay, now let's get this back over here. We got our little muddy palette. Our little muddy palette. And we are going to put, let's see what side I want to do first. I think we're going to do this side. And I got a little carried away with the wax right there. But it's okay. His nose is good and grungy. You know, a pig is always rooting. Always rooting. And I'm going to use wood glue as well as, that one ain't going to work. I'm going to use wood glue as well as hot glue. The wood glue is going to be the permanent hold, and the hot glue is going to be the hold me now. Hold me now. So we're going to use wood glue as well as hot glue. And I lost the top to my glue bottle. So all the glue that's in the little nozzle right here is all dried up. So I have to take my lid off and use it that way. But it's okay, right? It still works. It still works. I'm not going to throw it away. Okay, so now we're going to use our little hot glue here. We're going to set him right in the middle, just like so, and hold him down for a minute till he adheres good. And we still got some stuff to do. I'm going to add some of the Spanish moss to him, just to give him some texture. So that's what we got. There he is. And there he is. Do y'all think he needs a bow? Be a he could turn into a she. We could put, look how fat his jowls are. He's got a big old jowls. He's a big old fat pig. And his little tail. Look at his little tail. You can't hardly see it. But there's his tail. So we want to put, where is, I'm running low on the Spanish moss, y'all. Gonna have to get me some more. Hey, Marsha, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? She's up after Angela with the Midwest Angel Boutique. So y'all need to stick around because I'm sure everybody's gonna have some great things to watch. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jan. I'm a pig fanatic, y'all. Don't ask me why. I just like them. You know, it is what it is. If you like it, do it, right? So I'm going to do a little bit of hot glue here, and we're going to put some moss down. Just some moss. This messy stuff. And it's just going to add some texture to him. You can still see the mud through the moss. So that's my game plan, y'all. That's my game plan. But he kind of looks like he's in a little pen type thing. Is what I'm seeing with this. And I thought about putting some chicken wire around it. And I thought, no, he's not a chicken. He's a pig. And a pig will tear up some chicken wire quick like. Especially if they want out, they're going to get out. When I was a kid, we had 2 pigs. And we got them when they were little babies. So needless to say, we played with them and all the things. And my mama and our next door neighbor at the time, them pigs would get out. And my mama and my next door neighbor would have to go chase them pigs down. And the only way they could get them back to the pen was to grab them by their hind legs and kind of wheelbarrow them back to the house, back to their pig pen. I was like, I laughed. It was funny. It was funny. But it was a sight to be seen to see my mama out there wheelbarrowing a pig back to the pig pen. You know, it was kind of comical. Kind of comical. Okay, I'm just sticking that up through there. This stuff is so messy. So messy. And I see a spot I missed. Yeah, I'm really not liking that this light right here on this side is not working because I can't see very good anymore. And I turned it on this morning when I was setting up, and it immediately went back off, and it will not come back on. I've tried several different things. It's like, yeah, it's just time to replace it, I guess. Just time to replace it, which I've been using it for 5 years, so I think I got my money's worth out of it. Yep, and they squealed all the way home. They sure did. They sure did. They didn't like it one bit. Didn't like it one bit, but it was comical. Oh, now I got glue string everywhere on me. Let's put this back. Put that away. Let's put that away. Okay, so there's our little pig, y'all. Ain't he cute? I think he's adorable. So do y'all think I need to put a bow on him? Like a necktie bow. Like a necktie bow. Or we're just going to leave him be? We're just going to leave him be. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Yes, thank you, Petra. Thank you, sweet friend. That means the world to me. But up next, after me, is Angela with Midwest Angel Boutique. And like I said, she'll have something cute. She always does. So there's my little pig. I'm going to stick my little pig right over here. Right there. Where my daddy's bowls are. You see him? Can y'all see him? Okay. Now, what was the other thing I was going to do? Good gracious almighty. Oh, look what I got yesterday at the thrift store. Look at these. Look at that little box. Ain't it pretty? I don't know if that I want to change it. And it's just very vintage. And I can't decide if I want to use it. And it's still got the little thing that was ever in it, cookies or whatever. I don't know that I want to change it. So I'm beating myself up with this. And this is pretty too. Hey, Amy. Hey, Sandra. And this one is covered in, it's cloth. It's not paper, it's cloth. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using this one in my new craft space for storage, for keeping some stuff in it. But this one, I'm really thinking I'm going to leave it the way it is because it goes with my decor in my living room. And I'm loving it, y'all. And I didn't pay but $1 for both of them. I was like, heck yeah, they're mine now. They're going to the house. They're going to the house. But anyway, now I have, let me grab it. If it's sitting right here, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have this little sign right here. It's just a small little sign gadget, you know. Let me take the tag off. I believe this came in our basket, our bag, that Miss Debbie Taylor made for us. And then I have these vintage stamps. You see those vintage stamps? So I was thinking about doing a couple of those in there and make it vintage looking. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So we're going to use a little bit of water here. And we're going to fussy cut. We're going to fussy cut. I got my water pen. I don't know why I'm using that. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. There's one. And I probably need to keep them together the best that I can because... Can y'all hear that thunder? Because it sure is loud. It sure is loud. It is to me anyway. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think we're going to do those two ladies. Those two ladies. We're going to do these ladies. I'm just going to stick that in there. And I just realized I dropped the paint. I said I'm surprised I didn't have a Craft-A-Lance when I went over there to get the spackle. Because it was looking like it was fixing to fall. I'll be so glad when I get into my new craft space. So glad. And it's coming along. He finally, he's got most of it insulated. but it just gets so bloody hot out there right now. It's hard for him to work any length of time out there. Once he gets it insulated in the walls, then he'll put the walls up, and then he's going to get some spray insulation and spray the ceiling so that it'll insulate even better. You know, because I'm going to be out there in the heat of the summer, and we all know what it's like. Those of us that's in the South know how hot it can be in a building that's been sitting closed up for any length of time, right? We all know it's not a good thing. And since I've had heat stroke, I cannot handle the heat on a regular basis. I catch skank. But we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes, so I'm going to stop with this, what I'm doing, and I'm going to pull some names to go in our blessing bundle bottle to add to, so that at the end of the month, when I do my drawing, so this is going to look something to this in nature, and I'm going to grunge it up and make it pretty and all the things. Hey, Shoop, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? And there's Karen Shannon. Hey, hey, hey. So let's pull some names from the Blessing Bundle Bottle. So we got just a few more minutes, 2 more minutes. Let's pull some names, y'all. Let's pull some names. Okay. And stop. We got Jane Melanie. Jane Melanie. Your name is going in the Blessing Bundle Bottle for the end of the month drawing. And today is 7/9. Right? Yep. Okay, let's do some more. Mama Todd. Going in the Blessing Bundle Bottle, girl. And Carol Hinkle. Carol Hinkle. Let's get 2 more. Oh. And Jan Drury. One more. Susan George. Susan George. So, okay, we got just a less than a minute, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all being here. I love y'all more than you can even know. And I just want you to know, hey, Vicky Israel, I just want you to know that never feel like you're all alone in the situation. If you need somebody to talk to or vent to, you can message me. We can swap numbers and we can talk, and I can pray with you. If you don't know Jesus, I would love to lead you to him, because your life will change immensely. But I praise you. I pray that you all have a wonderful day, and remember, you're never alone, because God loves you, and I love you too. So y'all go over and see Angela. Give her the same love you gave me. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.